Good evening, a warm welcome to State of Business RTV's Primetime News Bulletin. You're with me, Rukshi Panditaratna. Let's take a look at the headlines first. CBSL targets 5 to 5.5% growth for 2018. Sri Lanka to move towards a more liberalised economy, states Minister Samara Wickrama. And today on Top Stories, addressing the media during the first Monetary Policy Review Report press briefing of 2018, Central Bank Governor Dr. Indrajit Kumaraswamy noted that the Monetary Board's growth projection for the year 2018 is 5 to 5.5%.
For 2018, at the moment we haven't got a precise number, but for the year we are saying between 5 to 5.5.
Speaking further, Governor Dr. Indrajit Kumaraswamy also noted that the Central Bank of Sri Lanka is in the process of initiating a forensic audit on APF operations in the stock market.
We have a forensic audit into the operations of the government securities market, and they also said that we should have a look at the EPF operations in the stock market. So the Central Bank is in the process of initiating a forensic audit, and we will be enlisting the support of the Auditor General because that department has the skills in this area. So we worked on a terms of reference for the forensic audits, which we are sharing with the Auditor General. Then we will put out an RFP to all the major accountancy firms in the country, and we will ask them to put together teams which are led by somebody from outside Sri Lanka.
Minister of Development Strategies and International Trade Malik Samara Wickrama stated that the government is focusing on improving and introducing a series of major economic reforms in order to reap the maximum benefits of globalization. Speaking further, Minister Samara Wickrama also noted that at present, Sri Lanka is moving towards a more liberalized and open economy. Minister Samara Wickrama expressed these views addressing a ceremony held in Colombo yesterday.
Sri Lanka has embarked on a new chapter in its economic development journey, and with the ongoing reforms in the macroeconomy, fiscal policy, trade policy, FDIs, and overall business climate. Our ongoing reform efforts have resulted in exports of goods and services growing to $15.15 billion last year, an all-time high, and an all-time high FDI inflow of US dollars $1.63 billion. We will continue to focus on streamlining investment approvals and facilitation, improving exporter competitiveness, and forging vital bilateral free trade and economic cooperation agreements to become more open and accessible to the world. We have just signed a free trade agreement with Singapore about 2-3 weeks ago, covering goods, services, investment, e-commerce, government procurement, telecommunication, and financial services. And we are very proud to have done it with a country like Singapore that is regarded as one of the most open and liberalized economies.
See you after this break. Welcome back. Issuing a statement, the Central Bank of Sri Lanka stated that the Financial Action Task Force, the global policy setter, has introduced 40 recommendations on anti-money laundering and countering financing of terrorism in order to combat money laundering, terrorist financing, and other related offences globally. In 2016, the Financial Action Task Force had listed Sri Lanka as a jurisdiction with strategic deficiencies in anti-money laundering and countering financing of terrorism as listed in FATF's compliance document, commonly identified as the Grey List. The FATF had pointed out that Sri Lanka had not made sufficient progress in 4 areas, namely international cooperation, supervision, legal persons and arrangements, and targeted financial sanctions on proliferation. Since then, Sri Lanka has taken a number of measures to enhance compliance with anti-money laundering and countering financing of terrorism. The Asia-Pacific Group on Money Laundering, of which Sri Lanka is a member, functions as the FATF's regional affiliated body and monitors the level of compliance with FATF recommendations in the region. Sri Lanka was subject to its first mutual evaluation by the Asia-Pacific Group on Money in 2006 and a second mutual evaluation during 2014-15. Diesel and Motor Engineering PLC yesterday launched a 3-year course to obtain German qualification in automobile mechatronics along with the accreditation of the German Chamber of Commerce for the first time in Sri Lanka. During the launch ceremony, Chairman and the Managing Director of DIMO, Ranjit Panditage, stated that this qualification will open doors for Sri Lankan youth to secure employment in globally reputed companies.
We have gone a little bit beyond the normal mechanical training for apprentices onto mechatronics also. And the German chamber, they are going to establish their own chamber here. When they came here, they found that we are doing an excellent job and they have accredited us with this qualification. With this, you could go and get a job once you finish the 3 years, a good job in Europe, in Germany. And from there you can go further. There is such thing called in Germany you have to do a Meister. So even you can do that course. Or from there you can join a university. Or Germany needs so much of skilled people.
Let's take a look at stocks after this break. Welcome back. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on a positive note today. The all-share price index gained 10.48 points to close at 6,563.69 and the S&P SL 20 gained 4.2 points to close at 3,705.21. The turnover was 737.4 million rupees and 34 million shares were traded. Let's take a look at today's forex rates. Thank you for watching State of Business. See you tomorrow with BIS Roundup at 7 p.m. Have a fantastic weekend. Take care. Good night.